Greetings, everyone. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. How's everybody doing today? Well, I'm really excited because I have, for the first time in several years, I am now working out of my house, and I'm very, very, very excited that I have been able to create, because I totally created this out of my own consciousness. Like, we create everything out of our own consciousness. But I am able now to work in an office near my home. I'm here at the Casbah and Rituals, Remedies, and Alchemy. And I will be here for those of you who are local in Los Angeles and you want to come and sit with me and have your sessions in person. I was always doing that in my home anyway if people wanted to, but now I have an office space that's beautiful and you can come and do it here. And also I will be doing Reiki. I do something that I call Astro Reiki, where I'm able to look at your natal chart and understand, it's the thing that I understand studying astrology is that everything is connected. Absolutely everything is connected. And the body, the astrology rules parts of the body. So depending on where the astrology is moving, the transits are moving through you. The Reiki that I am doing will support your shift in transits in through your body, the energy moving through your body. So I'm excited, and I know that, I don't even know. I'm just so excited and grateful. I'm so excited and grateful that when we devote ourselves to something and we focus intently on what it is we desire and we are not distracted, the universe acts in kind and shows up and support that. So today the sun is in Aries and the moon is in Aquarius. And what I really want you all to know is that we are in a really highly creative time. I know there's a lot of things going on right now that are very distracting. There are lots of distractions happening right now. And, oh yes, the painting behind me is everything. There's several paintings in here. We are highly distracted right now. And Aries is highly distractible because it is like a baby, is an infant, right? So when something happens, like a baby is prone to its environment, and if something, it just goes, it's just reactive. And so the work right now is to do your best to shut the world out. Really do your best to shut the world out and focus at least short amounts of time just on yourself and what you're doing and what you desire and what your energy is and what you're up to, because this is a vital time. This Aries new moon that's coming in on Thursday is going to be a real shift. So for those of you who want to participate in the new moon ritual that Jeanette and I will be facilitating here at the Casbah, you can do it virtually. Now we're going to be opening up to virtual participation. So you can go register for that on my link tree. And if you are local in Los Angeles, you can register to come. We only have 15 spaces for those people who are local to participate with us. So either way, you can come and be here, or if we don't have enough space after the 15 people have already purchased their tickets, you can participate virtually. And it will be recorded. So I'm really excited to offer that. So the moon today is in Aquarius, and the moon in Aquarius is about our ability to rebel against our old constructs, the ways that we have functioned previously. Now, when we consider the Aries energy and that baby energy, what happens is, because of our conditioning and our programming, we have a tendency to repeat cycles and patterns without even recognizing that we're doing. It just becomes something that becomes cyclical, right? It's like whatever you learned in your family when you were a child, you just begin to take that on. And one of the things that I'm aware of growing up, how I grew up, is that, because I grew up in an environment where there was a lot of anger and rage and poverty and addiction, even though as a child I was really aware that that was not who I was, By the time I was 13, 14, 15, I had been in that environment for so long that it became a part of me. You just begin to absorb it. And so I started doing the things that were being done in the environment because that was what I saw. That was what I knew. And I had to make a choice to break the pattern. I had to make a choice to do something different. I had to be deliberate, devotional, and intentional in a new direction. And that's what this moon in Aquarius is asking us. It is asking us to be devotional, intentional, and deliberate in doing something in a different way. So for instance, this morning when I woke up last night, I was like, oh, there's something going on in the news or in the media that's very compelling, that's very distracting, that is really easily going to absorb all the energy. Everybody's going to get into it. And literally, I shut it down and just sat with myself. I just sat with myself to bring my energy back home. And then I started doing I am statements to anchor myself in my own consciousness. I am here. I am present. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am power. I am magnetic. I am electric. I am open. I am receptive. I am intentional. I am focused, right? I just started doing, and I started writing them down and ritualizing it, because here's why. There is about to be a huge energetic flood that is coming in. And we want that energy for ourselves. We don't want to give that energy to anybody else, because if we give it away, we will lose traction in our creations over time. It's like running out of gas. You will run out of gas if you don't do the thing that you need to do for you. You will not be able to fulfill your own potential. I'm telling you guys, this shit is really a real thing. And you have to understand that, this is the kind of stuff, and I'm not, you guys know me, I'm not Christian in that way, but it's like the enemy comes to destroy, the enemy comes to steal, the enemy is the ego. The enemy is the old ways of being. The enemy are the things that are outdated, that no longer serve you. That is the enemy. The enemy is what you will give your attention and energy and practice and power to that doesn't support you in becoming who you are. And the enemy is your old self. The enemy is not somebody external. The enemy is you, because you have to make the choice to give the energy away. And we do it unconsciously. We do it unintentionally. We do it because the tendency is to people please and to make other people happy, to put other people before we put ourselves. But Aries says, you put yourself first. Be fucking selfish. I remember when I was growing up, I had an auntie, Aunt Sis was her name. She was the cutest little thing. She used to drink something. Ooh, she could drink. She was a drinker. She She would be just drunk, singing her blues music, cooking and singing and all that sort of stuff. And she would always say, Monique is selfish. Monique is selfish. And I would feel so bad about it. I would feel so attacked and so like I was doing something wrong. But now that I understand astrology, damn right I was fucking selfish, because I was in the purpose of preserving my energy so that I didn't end up, God bless her soul, like her, sitting in front of a stereo, drinking whiskey all night, cooking, smoking cigarettes, and crying. I was preserving my energy so that, because life force is something that can run out if you don't direct it to yourself. You have got to learn to be fucking selfish. You have got to learn how to not give a fuck about what anybody else is doing or thinking. Because when everybody else runs out of their energy, guess what? Then they come to you. They come to you to borrow, to leech, to vampire, to all of that sort of stuff. And this entire month, the entire month of Aries is about focusing on yourself. And if you don't focus on yourself, who else will? Nobody. Nobody else can, because they need to be focused on themselves. And so, literally, The moon in Aquarius has been conjunct Saturn and Venus, and Saturn and Venus, and something else is in Aquarius. And so Saturn is the energy that allows you to restore your karma, to repattern yourself. And then Venus is about catching a new feeling. Like I noticed yesterday, I just felt like really distracted. The energy was so distracting inside of myself. And I was like, I was like, I can't, everything feels so new. Everything feels so foreign. Everything feels like I'm in a strange place because it's new. So if it feels foreign, it's because it's new. And just like anything else that's new, give yourself a moment to be able to make the adjustment. Like when you get a pair of new shoes, you might have to wear them a couple of times before they actually feel good in your feet, on your feet. You know, when you move into a new place, you might have to get there and spend some time, and you say, well, this will go here and this will go here. Treat it like it's new. When you bring a new baby home, you have to make all sorts of adjustments to really get clear about, how we're going to shift our lives to accommodate the needs of this new child. It's new, and you have to do the work to accommodate what is attempting to emerge through you. Do not cheat yourself right now. Do not cheat yourself right now. You deserve your energy and your time and your attention and your care and your love, because if you give it to yourself, you're setting a pattern for the universe to then comply with your intention. That's what you're doing. You're setting a pattern for the universe to know, a signal. Here I am loving myself. So then the universe says, okay, let's bring love. Here I am standing for myself. Okay, then the universe says, okay, let's bring her some power. Here I am devoted to myself. And then the universe says, okay, let's bring her some devotional energy, right? You have to set the tone through your frequency. It's through your frequency. So you have to up-level your consciousness in a new way now. All right. Today is the last day to join the Moon class. For those of you who are interested in joining, you can do that in my link tree. If you are already in the Moon class, you do not need to register for the new moon, full moon rituals, because those rituals are a part of the new moon class. But if you want to participate in the rituals that I do here at the Casbah or at Rituals, Remedies, and Alchemy, you can register for that also. So if you have any questions about it, I can send you the link. But all right, you all, today is a really beautiful day. I'm really excited to be in my new workspace. We are, like I've said before, we are building a portal here in Los Angeles that is dedicated to the healing and transformation of us, of recognizing who we are, what we can do, and learning to become who we're really meant to be, like really learning what we're capable of. And one of the questions that you can be with all month long, because the sun is in Aries, is really simple. Who am I? It's a really simple, beautiful question that will open you up to the possibilities of what you don't know. Literally, you ask in meditation, who am I? What am I here for? What am I capable of? And watch the universe fill up that void. When you ask a question, a void is open. And when you put that question out there, the universe rushes in to answer it. Who am I? What am I here for? And what am I capable of? All right, you all. Peace and blessings. Have a really beautiful day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.